Hi guys, this is going to be the tutorial that's going to show you how to smock with the single crochet. So once you've gotten your piece, if you're making the pillow for instance, it's going to have the same basic sets. And what I call a set is the 10 rows with one off white row. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sets. And then I finish off when I get done with all my sets to even up the sides. I went ahead and I did some tan on this side as well. To do this, once you get your piece made, you want to cut up a bunch of little tails. And how I did this was I got my off-white here, and all I did, keeping the tail on the bottom where you can hold it, and I only used 3 fingers, holding it with my thumb down below, kind of spread out a little bit, and you just wrap it around those 3 fingers, ending on the same side as your tail, and then cut it. And then you want to cut down the bottom like this of your tails. And then that's how you make your tails that you're going to be using to tie. Okay, I used a 5mm hook to create the stitch, so I'm going to go down 1 hook size, and I'm using a 4mm hook. And you want to have your crochet is usually like this way, which is horizontal rows. You want to turn it to where the vertical rows are facing you, and this is the bottom, and here you can see is where I did my last row. So this is the last row done. You want to start at the bottom of your work. And we're going to be using the 2 off white rows, and you're going to count down 6 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 6th stitch here I'm going to grab up. So what I did is I just counted down 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and in the 6th stitch pick it up. Do the same thing for the other side. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 6th row on this side. Seems a little weird, but grab it up like that, and then get a tie. And I just fold my ties in half here, creating a loop, which I'm going to use to pull through both those stitches. So this one and then the other one. And then only hold on one of the tails, pull the other one through, and then create a couple of ties. Tie it in a couple knots. Then from these stitches that you just did, find the next stitch down, which is this one. So you want to count again down 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the same on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 stitches away. 5, 6. You'll put your hook on this side. Then you counted 6 down this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the 6th stitch on this side. And grab it up. Then again, get your tie. Pull it through one and then the other. Grabbing only one tail, pull the other one through, and tie at least twice. You can do more if you like. Back up just a bit. And you want to continue this down your row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pick this one up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pick this one up. Then again, do your tie. And again, count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pick this one up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pick this one up. So every 6th stitch, we should have 5 untouched stitches in between each tie. You are tying on the 6th. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 6th would be the very, very last one for me. So I'm not going to do that one. I'm going to show you the other side. Right now, after there's 2 sets, takes 2 sets to make the effect. The first row is essentially creating the initial fold. Now the second row is what's going to start creating the look. So you'll probably be able to get one on the top, but I always recommend starting the very first connection of your row using this first in between your first 2 ties. So now we're going to be using the middle row of the tan row. As you can see, each 2 rows create a line basically, and we're going to be using this middle line. See the middle line that runs here? So we're going to be using the middle row of this tan, and then you've got to push up this middle, and you can see also 1, 2, 3. You can see all 3 rows. You'll be using this middle stitch of the middle row. So first find it on this side. You want to come here and count from the very first stitch. Since we're going to be going down 6 stitches typically, you're going to be looking for the middle. So you're going to be looking for the 3rd stitch. So you want to count down, not counting the tie row, but the very first stitch after the tie row. Counting the white because it's easier. You can count 1, 2, 3. So this is your middle row. This is your middle stitch. So you want to come over and grab the middle row on the tan, and then move over and get that middle row in between your ties. Hope you could see that really good. So again, I'll show you count down 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This is the middle stitch. Move over to the middle tan row here. Pick that up, and then you'll push this forward. Find that middle. Find the third stitch over, and then find that middle row. It's not, you don't have to be exactly perfect, but it looks the best if you are. So just try. Get the best you can, and we're going to make our ties exactly like we did the first time. You're going to pull through 1 stitch, pull through the other, and then make a couple of ties. And then now you can count from this last stitch here that we tied, and count down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're going to be going down to 6. And again, you can count using your whites if you like, 1, 2, 3, just to make sure you're in the line, which I am. So I'm going to grab up that middle row, 1, 2, 3. This is the middle here, so I'm going to find the middle tan row here. Find some place to stick my hook on that row as evenly as I can. And then you're going to make your tie. And we got another one here. You can count down from here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's here. 1, 2, 3 here. Count. Make sure you're in the middle as much as you can. Okay, then now since we left this one open, it's going to be a lot easier to do the last one we needed. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, find my middle stitch using the white row, so I can easier get this last one. Just try to go down with it as far as you can. On the second row, you'll go down as far as you can and then go back up to the top and see if you can put another one here. From here you can go up. This was the first stitch of our second row. So from here you'll want to count up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then find that third white up. Find that middle stitch there. And you can get another one on this side. And that's the second set of tying. Then you can flip your piece over, and you can see it's starting to make the second row really creates the effect. So now we're going to, when you start your next set, let me back up a bit. You're going to move over and start using the next 2 white lines to start your first of 2 sets. Like I said, there's the first set of ties and the second set of ties. Now we're going to start our first set of ties. So you know that this top one here was our second set, and this one here was our first set. So we came down 6. So we're going to do that again, starting from this side, counting the off-white row. You'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pick up this stitch. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pick up this stitch. Make more ties if you need. Don't make too many in advance though, because it gets to be a mess. So I'll make my first tie, and then from there count down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put my hook in this one. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get my hook in that one. And again, you're going to go down your whole row. The first row is going to basically, like I showed you, it's going to be just a fold. You're just creating that initial fold. So keep counting down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops. I think I should go under this stitch a little more. I'm using the white ties because I'm hoping that it won't show up as much. Count down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this will be the last one for this row, for the first set. The other side's all folded. Okay, now we have to complete our second one. Remember, on the second row, skip the first one at first and then come back after the end of the row. It's easier to start between the first 2 ties. You want to count down 3, 1, 2, 3. This middle off, let me get a little closer, off white. Then you can move over to the middle tan row, and then this is the middle white here. Push this up and find that middle row. Here is there's the first row, the middle row, and then the other one. You can see it probably a lot better on your actual project than you can on camera. But find that middle tan row in between there and make your tie. Then count down 6, or again, find that middle white. So you can go 1, 2, 3 in this middle white to find your center. Push those middle rows up. Find a place to get a good connection there in the center. Grab a tie. And there you go. You want to continue to do that all the way down. Find your next section, find that middle white, find that middle row. Sorry if you hear all that banging around me. There's construction going on in the building and another building near me. So sorry for the noise. So what happens when you live in the city? Okay, this is the last one, so I'm going to do the same thing I did before. On the end, 1, 2, 3, get that one in the middle. There's the third one, get this one. Do my tie. Oop. Don't have to be perfect. Still gonna look good, and if it's messed up, you can always cut the tie and do it again. Now don't forget, after the second set, you need to come back up the top, count up 3, 1, 2, 3, get that first middle one on this side and the middle one on this side. And then you can flip it over and you can see that the pattern is continuing. And again, when you want to start your next row, you're going to start using the next 2 rows of white. And again, you're going to start by counting down to the 6th one, grabbing it up, 6th one, and you're just going to keep on continuing like this. Now I have a pattern, a PDF on my shop that can teach you how to make a beautiful pillow cover that can be taken off and washed and everything. So please check that out. Please check out the other pillow I made with the angel stitch that I also used the smocking technique with. And I hope that you'll check it out and you'll have more confidence now to buy the PDF, knowing that for sure now you can get the smocking part of it. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this helps you learn how to do smocking. So that's it, guys. If you like this tutorial, please don't forget to leave a like, and don't forget to hit that little bell button to make sure you always get notified when I release a new tutorial. And I'm going to make sure that I try to keep the more basic tutorials on my channel. So if you have any recommendations of something you want to learn, something basic, then feel free to leave a comment down below. I have a Facebook group, 2 Facebook groups actually. One is Crochet for the Masses and the other one is Crochet Zone Public. And I'll have the links underneath this video and you can go there, and Crochet Zone Public, you can share anything crochet related. Also, I have a board on Pinterest that is spam free, so you can go there and get all kinds of free pattern links. I'll put that link down below as well. Also, if you haven't signed up for the email letter, please, you can go ahead and do that underneath this video below. There's a link. Click on there and join up so that you'll always be notified, because I'm going to be releasing things on my YouTube and my web and other things in between. So to stay up with the most current news, go ahead and sign up for my email. So that's it, guys. Thanks so much for watching.